Hello and welcome to Messy Church at Home. Now today we're going to be talking about how to move on in our faith and how to keep going when we find things a little bit tough. Now I have got a little craft to help us understand what we're talking about today. Now I've been on the internet and I have printed off a picture of a baby. Now you could use a picture of a baby from a magazine, or you could photocopy a photograph of you when you were a baby maybe. But the main thing is print it off and then cut 2 holes that you can fit your fingers in where the legs should be. And then put some glue on the back and glue it to some card and then cut it out the same kind of shape just to make it a little bit more solid so that it doesn't fall over. And then once you've done that, you can put your legs, or your fingers can be the legs, through, and then your baby can walk. And this is going to help us explain what we're doing today. Now, question for you. Have you ever tried to learn something for the first time? What about maybe riding a bike? You probably weren't able to get on the bike and do it the first time. You probably fell off a few times, or maybe had to have somebody hold your bike a little bit and help you along, and then you'd fall off again and get back on and keep trying. And that's important when you're learning something new, to keep trying. What about learning to swim? Did you just jump into some deep water and expect to be able to stay afloat? Hopefully not, because that would be silly. You probably needed the help of an adult to keep you floating until you'd learned how to do it. And if you sunk a little bit, then you'd realise how to get back up and be able to swim to keep yourself safe and near water. Now, have you ever watched a baby learning to walk? It's a bit of a strange thing watching a baby learn to walk. It kind of starts trying to have a go at learning to walk, and then it falls over onto its face, and it all gets all upset because it's fallen over. But the next time it learns it has to put its hands out and stop itself from falling, or it holds on to something at the side of it, or maybe holds on to somebody's hand as it's trying to learn to walk. And each time it falls and fails to walk, it's learning more each time. And it can feel frustrating or annoying when you're learning something and you keep getting it wrong. But just like that baby, each time it fails, it's actually failing forward. It's getting a little bit better each time. And it can be like that with our faith. We try to do all the right things. We try to be helpful and kind and generous. We try not to say bad words. Maybe we read our Bible and say our prayers. But we don't always get it right. Sometimes we forget to do those things, or sometimes we get cross or angry or say the wrong thing. And it can feel like we're failing when we're trying to be like Jesus. But we're learning all the time. And the important thing is to not give up, to keep going. Maybe ask for some help of others. But the main thing is that if you fall, you get back up again and you carry on trying. So hopefully you've learned something from our little baby today, and you'll enjoy making some of these yourselves at home. And hopefully we'll be seeing you again soon.